2057, the new era, humanity and the quantum leap of consciousness. Have you ever had that feeling that the world is changing faster than ever? That reality, as we know it, seems to be undergoing a major transformation. Welcome to the Planetary Transition, a unique moment in the history of humanity. We are experiencing what many call the quantum leap in consciousness. But what does this mean in practice? And why is it so important? Imagine that the Earth is like a large living organism. Over the millennia, it has gone through phases of growth, challenges, and even crises. Just like us, the planet is also constantly evolving. The planetary transition marks a new stage in this journey, where learning based on suffering and conflicts begins to give way to an era of regeneration, peace, and harmony. And here's the crucial point. This transition is not just for the planet, but for all of us. We humans are deeply connected to the energy of the Earth. When she raises her vibrational frequency, we also feel this change. Some experience it as a spiritual awakening, others as a need to rethink their lives and align themselves with something greater. This connection is natural, because we are part of this living and intelligent system that is the universe. So in this video, let's explore together what this quantum leap in consciousness means. Let's talk about the vibrational changes we are experiencing, the role of young people in building this new era, and how we can prepare to live in a more connected, spiritual, and harmonious world. Are you ready to embark on this transformative journey? So come with me, because the new era has begun. Planetary transition is much more than a spiritual or esoteric concept. It's a real, profound, transformative process that's happening right now, and we're at the center of it. But what does this transition really mean? To begin with, it is important to understand that our planet, like everything in the universe, vibrates at a certain frequency. For a long time, Earth operated in denser frequencies, marked by challenges, conflicts, and painful learning. This era, known to many as the world of trials and atonements, is coming to an end. We are entering a new phase called World of Regeneration. This means that the planet is raising its vibration to higher, lighter, and more harmonious frequencies. But this doesn't happen automatically. It is a process that involves both the physical transformation of the planet and the evolution of humanity's collective consciousness. In other words, it is as if we were all participating in a gigantic practical spirituality class, where the main objective is to learn to live in harmony, not only among ourselves, but also with nature and the universe. Now, you may be wondering, how exactly does this affect our everyday lives? Well, vibrational changes are being reflected in several areas. For example, many people are feeling a strong call to seek more meaning in their life. This can manifest as a desire to change careers, rethink relationships, or even explore spiritual practices like meditation and yoga. Furthermore, old systems based on exploitation, selfishness, and inequality are beginning to break down. We are seeing this on a global scale, with social movements, advances in science, and even the arts, which are becoming tools for transformation. The planetary transition is, in essence, an invitation for all of us to co-create a higher reality. It is the awakening of a new consciousness, where each of us plays an essential role. Everything in the universe is energy, and this energy vibrates at different frequencies. You may have noticed that when you are happy, your energy seems to infect everything around you. Likewise, when we are sad or angry, we seem to create an energy field that negatively influences our environments and even other human beings. This happens because every thought, emotion, and action we have emits a vibration. Now, imagine billions of people in the world. All of these vibrations combine to form what we call collective consciousness. For centuries, humanity has been trapped in denser vibrations, fueled by fear, hatred, and selfishness. But something extraordinary is happening now. These vibrations are starting to change. More and more people are waking up to the importance of living with more love, gratitude, and compassion. And this is raising the frequency of collective consciousness. This elevation process is not easy. It often starts with personal or global crises, which force us to rethink our choices and priorities. It's as if the universe is giving us a push to get out of our comfort zone and align our energies with the new vibration of the planet. And you know what's most incredible? When you raise your vibration, you not only transform your own life, but you also contribute to the transformation of the world around you. This is the beauty of the quantum leap in consciousness. It is both individual and collective. We are all connected by this invisible web of energy, and every small change we make in ourselves reverberates throughout. This is why practices like meditation, gratitude, and acts of kindness are so powerful. They not only help us feel better, but they also create waves of positive energy that impact the entire planet. If there is a group that has a special connection to this new era, it is young people, and this is no coincidence. You are the seeds of this transformation, those who are most prepared to question the status quo, challenge outdated norms, and seek new ways of living. Many young people were born with greater sensitivity, greater intuition, and an unshakable desire to change the world. And you know what's most interesting? This connection with the new age has nothing to do with religious beliefs or following any dogma. It's something much deeper, something that comes from the heart. Young people around the world are becoming interested in spiritual practices that help raise their vibrations, such as meditation, mindfulness, astrology, and even the study of energies and vibrations. These tools are like compasses, helping you navigate this period of transformation with more clarity and purpose. Another important point is the relationship between young people and technology. Many believe that technology is a tool of the future, but it can also be a great challenge if not used conscientiously. In the new age, technology should not be a substitute for human connection, but rather a means of amplifying good ideas, spreading messages of love, and creating support networks. You are already doing this amazingly, sharing knowledge, ideas, and inspiration on platforms like social media. Furthermore, young people are at the forefront of movements that seek greater social justice, environmental protection, and equality for all. These movements are not just activism, but reflections of what it means to vibrate in tune with the new planetary consciousness. You are showing that it is possible to build a world where every action, every choice, is guided by a greater purpose. If you are young and listening to this now, know that your energy, your voice, and your actions are essential. You are a fundamental piece in the planetary transition puzzle. And the best part? You don't have to be perfect or know all the answers. The simple fact that you are seeking to grow, learn, and contribute makes you an agent of change. Okay, now that we understand what is happening on the planet and how we are all connected to this transformation, an essential question arises. What can we do to align our energy with the new age? How can we become active agents of this quantum leap in consciousness? The good news is that the answers are simpler than they seem. It all starts with the vibration you emit. Every thought, every word, every action you take has a vibrational frequency. So the first step is to become aware of what you are putting out into the world. Ask yourself, do my words spread love or create conflict? Do my actions reflect care and compassion? Are my thoughts aligned with what I really want to manifest? Here are some simple but powerful practices that you can incorporate into your daily life to raise your vibrations. Here are some simple but powerful practices that you can incorporate into your daily life to raise your vibrations. Gratitude. Start and end the day being grateful for something. It could be anything from a special moment to something as simple as the warmth of the sun or the sound of music you love. Gratitude is one of the quickest ways to raise your vibration. Meditation. Set aside at least 5 minutes a day to quiet your mind and connect with the present. Meditation helps balance your energy and create a positive vibrational field around you. Conscious eating. Fresh, natural, living foods not only nourish your body, but also your soul. Reduce your consumption of industrialized products and feel the difference in your energy. Connection with nature. Spend more time outdoors, whether in a park, at the beach, or even in your backyard. Nature vibrates at a pure, high frequency, and this connection can renew your energy. Spread kindness. A simple gesture, like a smile or a word of support, can create waves of positive energy that spread beyond what you imagine. When you start practicing these things, you realize that you are not just raising your own vibration. You are contributing to the collective vibration, helping the planet align with this new frequency. It's like lighting a candle. Its light not only illuminates you, but also inspires others to do the same. What awaits us in the future? What will it be like to live in a world aligned with new age frequencies? Although no one can predict exactly, we can feel the signs of what is to come. Imagine a planet where people live in harmony with each other, where decisions are made based on the collective good and where nature is respected as a sacred temple. In practical terms, this means technological advances that respect the environment, governance systems based on collaboration, and communities that value exchange and mutual care. Education will be transformative, helping children develop not only their intellect, but also their empathy, creativity, and connection to the spiritual. But most of all, the new age is about what we as individuals choose to create. It is an invitation to take responsibility for our lives and our choices. It is a call to align ourselves with what really matters: love, peace, and unity. The future is not written in stone. It is shaped by every thought, word, and action we emit now. So if this message resonates with you, share it with the world. Let us together create a future where everyone can prosper, in harmony with the earth and the universe. The new era is not just a dream. It has already begun, and you are an essential part of this story. In the midst of all these transformations, it is crucial to talk about an essential aspect: self-acceptance. Many young people feel overwhelmed by the idea that they need to save the world or become an idealized version of themselves to keep up with the quantum leap in consciousness. But the truth is that the process begins within each of us, with the simple act of accepting who we are. Self-acceptance is the starting point for any transformation, because only when we fully recognize ourselves can we begin to align ourselves with the new age vibration. This means embracing our flaws, respecting our rhythm, and understanding that everyone is at a unique stage of evolution. It's not about perfection, it's about authenticity. When you accept yourself, you create a vibrational field of peace that positively impacts everyone around you. Remember, it's the sum of small internal changes that creates a big global transformation. Another essential point to understand the new era is the power of union. For a long time, we have been conditioned to believe that we are alone, separate from each other. However, the planetary transition reminds us that we are deeply connected by something greater: collective consciousness. Every thought, word, or action you emit is intertwined with what billions of other people are vibrating. This means that when we come together in global meditations, social movements, or even small community acts of kindness, we create an energy field far more powerful than we can imagine. It's like a symphony, where each note, no matter how small it may seem, contributes to the harmony of the whole. Therefore, in the new era, working collaboratively and celebrating our differences becomes essential. After all, we are like cells in a large organism called Earth, and our union is what makes us stronger. While the new age brings hope and light, we also need to recognize the challenges that are part of this transition. Many people face emotional, physical, and even existential crises, as the quantum leap in consciousness requires us to leave behind old patterns, limiting beliefs and attachments to the past. This can be uncomfortable and sometimes even painful. However, these moments are like dark nights of the soul, preparing us for an inner rebirth. Resilience becomes a crucial skill on this journey. It's about learning to trust the process, even when everything seems to be falling apart. Remember that, just as a seed needs to break its shell to grow, we also need to undergo internal transformations to flourish. Each challenge faced with courage is a step towards the higher vibration that the planet is inviting us to achieve. Now, close your eyes for a moment and imagine what the world will be like in a few decades. Visualize cities that coexist with nature, where clean, renewable energy is the basis of everything. Imagine schools that teach not just math and history, but also empathy, meditation, and connection to the universe. Think of communities where exchange and collaboration replace competition and inequality. This is the future we can create together. But it starts now, with our daily choices and actions. It's not about waiting for something magical to happen, but about recognizing that magic is in each of us, in our ability to love, forgive, learn, and grow. The new era is an invitation to be co-creators of this future. So what do you choose to vibe with today? Because, at the end of the day, the future is a direct reflection of the seeds we plant in the present too. As we close this journey of reflections, let this message resonate within you. The new age is not just a distant concept or something reserved for enlightened beings. It is a reality that we are building together, here and now. Every positive thought, every act of kindness, and every step you take toward your truth contributes to the great cosmic symphony that is transforming our planet. Remember that you are a unique being with a special mission in this time of transition. The call of the new age is not for you to be perfect, but for you to be authentic, compassionate, and courageous. The future is bright, and it awaits you. Join this wave of light and be the change you want to see in the world. Together, we are unstoppable. Together, we are the new era.